Alright guys, it's Parker S here. I wanted to talk to you guys today about a tool created by a community member. His handle on Telegram is Teis, I believe. I've got his message down here in the corner so you guys can see. He has created a tool that is able to look at your node's uptime on the last mint, as well as look at what node is current on the minting when minting is in progress. I've had him deploy this tool in two forms on some of my DevNet nodes so that I can do some demonstrations here with domains. But first of all, I want to go take a good look at this tool and show you how to use it so that you can benefit from it. In order to check your node's uptime, you're going to go to publicuptime.tfcloud.us/uptimecheck with a capital C. With that being, and then you'll choose your farm ID. We'll go down to 1956, which is one of mine. And you'll see here some minting reports over the last couple of months for my nodes. Super easy. It shows you what your uptimes were, shows you how much TFT was minted. It's great. Shows you what the time period is. This is really a fantastic tool created by Teis. Now, as you can see, I pulled the DNS for the domain for that from the VM that is running on a workload, node workload with a public IP address. Now I had him deploy an entirely separate VM on the same node, but this workload does not have a public IP address. It only has a planetary address. So with that being said, I've routed that domain to the planetary address of the node via a IPv6 quadruple A record. Now you'll see that when you try to go to this, typically it's not going to work. And the reason it's not going to work is you'll see it might be loading a cache page here, but it's not going to work. And the reason for that being is you're not connected to the planetary network. Now, that can be kind of complicated if you try to do your own little DIY connections, but the team has created what's called the threefold planetary network connector, which is pretty incredible. So to get this, we're going to come over here, and we're going to scroll down to our download section here. And this is going to have the install client for the network connector for your different operating systems. You'll want to download your client, install it. Once you install it, you're going to find yourself here. There is no configuration needed. You just click connect, and you are now a member of the planetary network. A quick sidebar, this connector is also available for Android and iOS. To do that, you will download the Threefold Connect app from the App Store. Open your navigation menu, come down to Planetary Network, and then you'll slide the slider over. It's going to request some permissions for creating a VPN network. Once it does that, you will then be a part of the planetary network over either your cellular connection, your Wi-Fi connection, any ISP connection that's providing connection to the internet. With that being said, once you're a member of this network, you can access planetary workloads that are running on servers with no public IP address from outside their network. So to do that, we'll hit connect here. I can't connect through the Android portal right now because I haven't refined this VM enough to be able to do that. Now we'll grab the quadruple A record domain that points to the IPv6 planetary address of the nodes with no public IP address, and we'll enter that in here. And you'll see it immediately loads. The way that works is your computer is still receiving its domains through the typical DNS server structure, but the IP address it returns is a planetary address, so when your computer tries to connect to that, it is automatically sorted to your planetary client that has a bridge to the internet. With that being said, this is how you can use a domain to access a planetary only workload from outside the network by simply installing the planetary client and clicking connect. Huge recognition to Mr. Teis for creating the client here to check your uptime. You can access it at the domains here. They'll be in the description as well. This one does require the planetary network client if you want to see how that works. Thanks for watching, and happy farming.